work out here. No slacking.
Hello guys, it's your boy D Valo back with some more boxing. Lawrence Okolie on my right. He was a GB on the Elite Team TV squad. He fought in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. He didn't get a medal, but now he's gone into the pro ranks. He's fighting this guy on the left, Jeffrey Cave, who looks scared. Look how scared this guy looks. This guy looks terrified, and just look at the size difference. This guy on the left has come up as Jeffrey Cave. He came up 13 stone and like a lot of pounds, and Lawrence Okolie on the right come up as 14 stone and 4 pounds. So you know what I mean, there's a big size difference there. And in the Rio Olympic Games he fought at heavyweight, and now he's fighting at cruiserweight. So he's slimmed down, but it doesn't look like he's slimming. He looks massive at this weight. So he's obviously thinking go down to cruiserweight but got heavyweight power. And so there's been a lot of talk with Lawrence Okolie. He's from Hackney, and I watched an interview where he was talking, and he was going to watch O'Hara Davis. And O'Hara Davis, as you know, you probably have heard of him. He's also from Hackney. So he said that these two are good mates and they support each other. So now he's jumping into the pro ranks, and he's had an amateur career where he's fought in the GB. So the big question is that transition to pro? Now, one thing, he seems to be ready. He seems like he's got his head screwed on, and he's got that. People are saying he's got that Anthony Joshua story about him. But I'll get on to Anthony Joshua later, because there's a story about him and Anthony Joshua. So anyway, he's going into the pro ranks. But the one thing about that is that, look at Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko had, you could say, he had the best amateur career ever. He had the most fights, the most wins, whatever. He done bits in the amateur career. In his amateur career, he was champion. But in his second pro fight, he lost. And that's because he was against someone with a lot of experience who just beat him. But it was the experience, because when you're in that pro ranking, it's different. In the pro game, it's about kill or be killed. You're in there with your opponent, and they're looking to take your head off. There's no headgear. There's no sparring gloves. This is 8-ounce gloves, which hurts. You know what I mean? So it's kill or be killed. And I've used this phrase kill or be killed before, but it's true. Also, you got the crowd there shouting you on, and you can't get swayed by the crowd. You just got to box. And yeah, I've watched Okolie and I've seen his videos. He seems like he's got his head screwed on. He just started boxing to lose weight. So yeah, it gets me onto the Anthony Joshua thing now. He admitted that him and Anthony Joshua have sparred. And the question on everyone's minds, and it's always been talked about, that he dropped Anthony Joshua in sparring because he was a heavyweight. And he said that, well, we've had loads of sparring sessions, me and Anthony Joshua. If he got dropped, I dropped him. He jokes about knocking him out, but he says if I dropped him, I dropped him. If I didn't, I didn't. It's sparring. So as a boxer myself, I know that it's sparring. You know what I mean? You can't. But in the media, I know, and from doing these videos and stuff, I know that any kind of news like that regarding Anthony Joshua, who's at the top in his career, heavyweight, anything about him that pops off, people are going to be talking about it, because it gets hits, it gets views, it gets people talking, it's exciting, it's interesting, people want to hear about it. So obviously he was quite smart about that. I think he was just saying that, yeah, we sparred, but you know what I mean, it's sparring. So I get that. But yeah, that's the story between him. He apparently dropped Anthony Joshua in sparring, and there's a video about it. Go check it out. So do your research. But yeah, Lawrence Okolie is now turning pro, because I think he knows that, what's the point of, and I agree with it, what's the point of going training 4 years to go in the 2020 Olympic Games? Nah, bro, you might as well just go pro and do your thing. Look at O'Hara Davis. I did a video about O'Hara Davis. Go check it out. Last year, and this is when he was just a prospect. He had a few fights in the pro ranks, but he was just a prospect at this point. Now he's a British champion and WBC silver lightweight champion, and he's shouting at Mayweather and all sorts. So obviously these two are good mates. Okolie's seen that his veterans doing big things now, and look at this short space of time he's done it. So he's thinking to himself, you know what, let me jump in there as well and see what I can do, and train hard and get there. But yeah, so I think he's got the right attitude. I think I'm expecting him to win this fight because this guy looks terrified, and I'm expecting him to get knocked the hell out real quick. This is going to be a quick knockout, I think, because even in the amateur he's knocking guys down. And so in the pro game with 8-ounce gloves, he said that when it's the smartest person that wins, but he's got power in his hands, and so I think he's going to knock this guy's head off. So anyway, Lawrence Okolie versus Jeffrey Cave. This is happening tomorrow. This was the weigh-in, and yeah, he's coming up massive. So I haven't in his video. I haven't seen his style, but from the GB boxers, if you've had a GB boxing background, you tend to have, because it's the elite, you tend to be quite well rounded in all aspects of boxing. So movement, punches, combinations, strength, conditioning, all that's going to be top, because that's GB boxing, isn't it? So let's see how that transfers into the pro game and see how good he is. But yeah, the cruiserweight division is exciting. If he can blast his way through a few people, then it looks good. Because you know what I mean. Because look at Tony Bellew, with a lot of hard work. He too had a lot of hard work to get to be the WBC cruiserweight champion. He done what he needed to do. But then it's like he had that fight with Hay, and look at where he is now. Every single fight he has on his hands is a big money payday. So it doesn't really take that long. Once you have that big fight, it gets you up in the limelight. And look, he's on Eddie Hearn's cards, and Eddie Hearn is the guy. He's the promoter in the UK, the one where you want to be, where he sorts you out very nicely. So anyway, gives you a nice pathway as long as you keep winning, or as long as you keep doing what you need to do, and you're good in the public and the media, and you're good at selling tickets, then you're fine. You're gonna get there. So anyway, Lawrence Okolie is gonna fight tomorrow. I reckon he's gonna win this one. Pro debut. Check him out. Check out this fight. check out this weigh-in, because it just looks like he lifted his hand up first, didn't it, to do the fist pump thing, and like you can see he looks pumped and he's ready, he's muscly, and then this guy was kind of like shaking. It looks like he's shaking, man. Oh boy, he's gonna get knocked out. But anyway, check it out. It's your boy D Valo. If you're watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy D Valo, and I'm out.